Alright, Dark Dimension, node number 2, day number 1. Alright, so this is technically still picking up from the node that we just did. I just spent 50 core energy just to resurrect the Phoenix, so we can save ourselves one day. That's why these guys are lacking a little bit of health. So let's just see how this goes with this opening round. I don't know, man. The amount of Captain Marvel are going to be coming out of the gate. Whew. I'm bracing for some absolute destruction with this team. I think it's going to be very important to not really rip out the Scientist Supreme cooldowns while we still have the Captain Marvels on the field. Getting heal block out early is going to be important, so maybe doing a heal block spread just to stop them from regenning. There is only one to start off with, so it's not too bad. Having the cooldown shared across is not ideal. Alright, let's see here. I don't think I have any AoEs up. Let's just chip away at the... Actually, let's just go on the Captain Marvel, because she's going to auto-taunt anyway. There's no point hitting the Captain Marvel. Yeah, I think this is pretty much what we expected was going to happen. It's just going to be a day of just eating it, because I did have that Black Bolt off... not full health. Let's just see what we can get done before it drops. We don't want to use any cooldowns that we don't have to. We're not even going to get Phoenix to be able to do her thing, unfortunately. So let's just basically take a couple of pot shots at this Miss Marvel. Just go pew pew. Let's mitigate the amount of damage that's going to come out of... I don't think that JJ is going to cleanse, but she will next time. Not getting that Phoenix ult out sucks, but it's not unexpected, really. That slow means you're probably not going to get another turn, I would dare say. But that's what you get when you're trying to do a refresh here. The good news is we should have both Fury and our Scientist Supreme ready to rock with the next cooldowns for day 2. So yeah, no regrets in that sense. Probably could have saved that too, actually. Alright, so that taunts out of the way. The defense ups from both Cage and Cap are now done. That means we've got an auto taunt coming out of Miss Marvel tomorrow. That means we have Cage with the taunt. But we should have our cooldowns, so they don't. So let's hope tomorrow is going to be a nice little day. And yeah, there's going to be days like this, folks. Let's face it. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Alright, here we go again, ladies and gents. DD3 Node 2, take 2. Let's see how this goes. So obviously having going back to full health on a new day is definitely helpful. We let them burn quite a few of their cooldowns yesterday, so hopefully their opening Zerg round isn't as bad. We do have, I think, 1 or 2 cooldowns off from my side. Let's hope it's not too sketchy. Ah man, Cyclops. I like that uniform version, actually. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. We do have a D up and a speed up out of the gate, always a good thing. Let's use that to clear the Wasp's evade. It does give her the ability to stun, but I'm pretty sure she used that last turn. Now, that Captain Marvel coming out of the gate with that is pretty sketchy, I feel. I'm pretty sure Luke Cage is the one that's got the taunt left, not Cap. So let's see how that goes. Getting some viable stuns out. I do think that JJ is probably at a point where she could shake that off. I'd go directly for her first, but I just know that Miss Marvel is going to poo-poo on the ranch if we did with her taunt. She does have a health up there. We may need to restart this. Alright, so Cap still has his D up. The good news is we can clear all of that buffage right there. There's the taunt we just spoke about. Alright, could be in a worse position right now for sure. Do you know what? Let's spawn some of this as a bit of fodder. Hopefully take the heat off of some of our primary characters. I actually don't want to use this if I don't have to. Because if I can keep one of these guys alive until the next wave, which will be right now, let's face it. Alright, let's see how many we get. Oh, just the 2. Wow, okay. So this obviously has a lot more health on the second wave. Because, yeah, we didn't get anywhere near as many of those as I thought we would. The good news is we might be able to control who we kill and when here, which would be nice. Just kill them one at a time. Alright, maybe 2 at a time. This should kill someone. Yep, there it is. Let's get KG down a little bit further. I kind of don't want to... Actually, I do want to kill the Captain Marvel. But I knew we were going to get 2. I don't want to get a really bad drop where like we get like 2 Captain Marvels together or something. Let's try and slow her down a little bit. Those split waves, I really do hate it when the game does that, not gonna lie. I kind of want to kill Wasp, but at the same time, if we can sort of get this Captain Marvel down beforehand, just in case she has a stun, let's clear out now. I think Captain Marvel's probably going to get her big heal off. That's an offense down. Normally, I probably wouldn't use this, but I think offense downing in this particular game mode right now might be the best way to go. Normally, you want to try and save that until you've got a D up on the board somewhere. They've got offense down, so this might be a little bit safer. I mean, we're a big risk of Fury dying. We've got a very small heal there out of the Scientist Supreme. Obviously made a little bit better by the fact that she is T14. I'll be very surprised if we don't lose someone here, though. Let's try... She has a slow, so let's try and flip the offense down here, which we obviously successfully do. Let's try and get a double tap, but with that offense down, it's not going to do too much. There's what we inevitably knew was going to happen with the Captain Marvel on the map. Let's get this D up. I probably should have waited till tomorrow for that. Let's see if that comes back to bite me in the rear endus. Okay, wow, that thing. Ooh, jeez, that was a big hit. That was a very big hit. Let's see what we can do here. I think right now we want to go into probably economic mode. So let's try and chip away a little bit more at this Captain Marvel if we can. If we can drop her so she can't spawn in tomorrow with something big, I think that's beneficial. Alright, that's going to hurt us with Cap doing that. Wow, even that Wasp coming in with a big hit. Alright, this will get close, but not quite. We hit the Fury. Not the Fury, the Cage. My goodness. Alright, we've got an open hit here if we can make it to my turn. Come on, keep hitting Jeff, guys. Now, that Death Proof is very frustrating. We would have been very close to a kill there, methinks. Come on, guys, keep hitting Jeff. You know you want to. No reason to wake up, Jeff. Let's just make it happen. Oh, Jeff MV. Oh, sorry, I should say Greg. Greg MVP. Now, the best thing that could happen to us here didn't happen. I was kind of hoping that that Captain Marvel would just basically throw out a big ult, but didn't happen. Now, that's unfortunate because it means that she's going to be able to open up with that tomorrow, which means that we're going to basically get pumped. I don't think I have the cooldowns up for any of my defensive openers, so let's see how it all goes tomorrow. All right, Dark Dimension, node number 2. Now, I've only had one decent attempt at this so far. Yesterday was so busy with work, I actually missed an attempt, which is really, really unfortunate. But let's see how today's run goes. I have a feeling most of my cooldowns are still off cooldown, so I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days where you just have to eat it, just like the Weird Al song. So we'll just have to wait and see how badly this goes. But yeah, I'm surprised how much progress we've made in the couple of attempts through nodes 1 and 2 so far. Alright, now I know that Captain Marvel is good to go too, and she's got 2 levels of charge, which is never great. Actually, I probably shouldn't have attacked her first, because she's really not going to matter. We don't want the Wasp to get an easy stun. Let her take her turn first. Let's make Phoenix do Phoenix things. She's going to eat this. She's going to morph. Go Power Rangers. Alright, let's do... Probably could have saved that heal for her next turn here. We got defense downs all round. Let's make sure we get one over onto this Wasp as well. We want the 2 turns of that. He has the heal block though, so let's get that out there as well. Groot's probably going to cleanse this off though, so I do have a temptation to actually share that off. Now, I really want to use this AoE here, but I know if I kill anything that's out on the map, it'll drop another wave. However, I do want to get more debuffs out so that Groot can't cleanse everything. So let me drop this anyway. Might be a bit of a waste, but then we get some offense downs as well, which hopefully helps me survive maybe 1, maybe 2 more turns to get 1 or 2 things off. Let's see how that rolls. In a perfect world, we'll have it so that we actually get our Phoenix off, but I can't see that happening at this stage. Oh my god, she's got offense down though. This may be a restart attempt. Let's see if she survives 1 more turn. My money is on no, just because the damage from the AoE of Captain Marvel is going to kill her anyway. Or not. YOLOs. Now, Black Bolt has his offense up away, so let's just use this to just go a bang, a bang, a bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang. Didn't quite kill the Captain Marvel, so that's kind of crap. We could do a double tap here where we get to take both of these 2 out though. Or just the one. That worked too, I guess. All right. Now, who do we need to slow here? We don't want our Phoenix to die, so Cap's the next one off the list. Let's just get him out of here. We get to have one bomb with Phoenix with an offense up, so that's not the worst thing that could have happened. All in all, this was a better day than I thought it would be. Let's actually try and kill the Groot now, because then that way it doesn't matter if they get defense up, because we're not going to survive much longer through this node anyway for today's attempt. So I say we let them have defense up, and then we just call this a day. Who's going to do the most damage here? It's going to be Star-Lord with his little offense up. Okay, hit a minion, that's always good. She hit the Phoenix that was going to die anyway. That's not a bad thing. Oh, Jesus. That's some damage, man. And yeah, I think we pretty much did the best thing that we could have done by picking those targets and letting them drop. I think that's a half reasonable day considering the team we have. So let's see you again tomorrow. Okay, here we go. I think this is take 4. So I had like a half attempt on day 1. Now, I can't actually remember where my cooldowns were from last night. So this will be really interesting to see how this goes. And whether or not we do more than one attempt and do a reload or not. Man, sure it's slow going up in here. But that is to be expected with this, of course. All right. Here we go. Thingamajig is nearly done. We got D up, which is always nice. Big fan of the D. Yeah, she shouldn't have her big thing up, but let's do Phoenix things just because. Could have maybe waited a turn. I think what I want to do here, I don't know where Cage is in his rotation, but I think I want to actually put this up on Miss Marvel, because she's normally the more irritating person when it comes to getting those unwanted taunts. All right, here we go. Straight into D downs for everyone. What do we got on our Black Bolt? There is an offense down, so who do we want the biggest bang on? We probably do want it on Miss Marvel, but if we could have taken out one of these Wasps, it's probably even better, or even Star-Lord. The problem is the Wasp is not a guaranteed hit unless I use this. So let's just clear the offense down first, which we've done. That's good. I might actually try and wait one turn before I actually use her heal. We might be able to get a little bit longer play out of her and maybe get some heals for the other peeps out of that as well. Not that it makes much of a difference, but if we can get one more turn out of it because of it, as long as she gets her ult off, that was worth it. Let's see. All right, I don't want to speed up out of her. Not that's really in my... We might be able to get 2 kills here. 1 and 2, perfect. And they just replace it with another Widow anyway. It's like Hydra, man. You kill one, another one takes its place. All right, let's think about this. I think the time has come to take rid of one of these Wasps, so let's use this because it's a guaranteed hit. 1 hit, bang, bang, bang. That's what you like to see. Then we got some defense down. We get to clear out 1 taunt here, which is always nice. This is actually really good because now we get to reapply all 4 of those to everyone on the map. Had a few resists out there, but that's kind of expected. Let's see if we can get lucky and try and take out the second Wasp. She is done and dusted. Let's go in here on the Black Widow, knock off some turn meter by killing Greg. Who needs an offense down that doesn't have one? I think JJ is about to do a bunch of clears here as well, so it might be worthwhile trying to kill this young lass. Alright, let's think about this. We don't want Black Widow to have speed up, that's never a good thing. Alright, does anyone here need anything? Now Groot's going to be doing some cleansing as well. We just got all-round bad times out in the map. Let's just go for a double tap kill there. Man, they do not mess around with the drops at the moment, do they? I think with that Marvel drop, we need to start setting up. Oh, this is hard. Part of me wants to keep going, but I think the better play is actually to set up for my turn tomorrow. Do you know what? Let's roll the dice, boys. Let's just go the debuff. All right, we lost a shield agent. Better luck next time. All right. There's Fury down, so that was definitely the wrong play. I would have loved to have done this ult here. If I last one more turn, this would be pretty great. Let's just take out a Cage. Actually, that was a bad mistake because what I should have done then, not that it matters anyway, was I should have targeted one of the characters with speed down. All in all, though, that is not a terrible run because we've made a lot of these guys blow their big cooldowns. The downside is 2 of my characters have their big things off cooldown. Sorry, on cooldown, which is not good. So, yeah, not having Scientist Supreme being able to come in and throw out debuffs is bad. Having Fury being able to probably D-up is good. Phoenix will be able to do her usual thing tomorrow. And then Black Bolt has his ult up and ready to go as well. So, that's not the worst possible day we could have had with this team. So, I think we're going to leave that one there. And we'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Alright, here we go, folks. Going back into the Duck Dimension 3 node number 2. Let's see how we do today. From memory, I think we've got our Scientist Supreme should be still on cooldown, unfortunately. We've got our Fury is still got his defense and speed up, which is good. And then I believe Black Bolt is ready to go boom boom as well. But having that Scientist Supreme not being able to reliably D down is not good. So let's think about what's on the board here. One of these two is definitely going to have a defense up. Groot's probably got a cleanse. So what we might do is try and wait until turn 2 if we can. Let's put the debuff out on Groot. So that's going to force him to do the cleanse. I'm going to hold off 1 turn before we let Phoenix do her thing, actually. Alright, I think I want to put this on Cap, because that way he won't get the taunt off. Let's try and get an offense down on Thing. That way if we do hit him with anything, he's not going to do as much damage. And then maybe we'll take a poke here at the Ant-Man. Alright, so there's an assist coming out from him. They kill Greg. That's a very good start for us. Another Greg hit. It's even better for us. Groot still hasn't taken his turn. That does suck for us. So let's try and take the defense down off of the Ant-Man, which we do. Let's take another pot shot at him. Man, this is slow going. The good news is here that I didn't have much in the way of DPS. I mean, that thing could explode on me at any moment. Alright, here we go. So, who don't I want going for a while? I think we want to slow down Thing if we can. I really want to use this, but I want that defense down first. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to plug the Ant-Man here with a bigger hit. Scientist Supreme, now that they've got that slow out, she's probably not going to get to be able to do what I want to do. They have triggered the Phoenix though, so we'll get a small heal. Killing the Cage is a downside because obviously they're getting this out now. At least we get to probably get this Ant-Man down. We've got defense downs out, so that means we can do a little bit more damage with the Black Bolt now. We only get the kill on the Ant-Man. That's not the end of the world. It does happen. I mean, this is going to be all over when this Captain Marvel goes. The interesting thing will be, because she dropped the day before, will she actually be able to have... Oh, this is good. This is really good. 2-turn defense down. Not that we're going to live that long, folks. I mean, that Captain Marvel's going to cleanse out. Okay, so she did still have her cooldown off from yesterday. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I need to defense down my team here. I think I might save the cooldowns for the next day instead. Let's try and get an offense down back out on the Captain Marvel. We do get that. Who's our biggest issues here? I mean, this Captain Marvel's definitely going to keep going and healing. We might as well just try and plug her down, because if we can, that leaves Star-Lord and the 2 things as the potential big hitters. That cleanse out of JJ. Probably should have thought ahead about that as well. We will get a bomb here to take advantage of what they do have and get rid of that. Captain Marvel is going to go and get a heal. She's 1 turn closer to her ult tomorrow. Now, the good news is, I suppose, if there is any to take out of this, we should be going into tomorrow with some decent cooldowns. Now, Cap's going to be ready to taunt again and put the defense up. So if we can kill him before the imminent death kicks in, that would be great. We do have, unfortunately, another taunt out of Cage. We can clear that. Oh, we didn't get lucky. Taunt's still there. So this is not the greatest run. It's not the worst, though. I mean, you kind of expect to get railed, but given how much damage is out and the fact we're going to be rolling into tomorrow with all cooldowns ready to go, I've seen worse. All right, so hopefully tomorrow is the day that we finish this node. Cheers. All right, here we go. Dark Dimension 3, node number 2. Hopefully today is the day we get to drop this bad boy. We got a lot of cooldowns off on their side. We got some okay ones on ours. It's certainly going to be very close. I don't think we're going to be in good shape if we do beat it today to take much down on the next node for day 1. But it'll be very interesting to see what we can output today. Alright, let's see where we're at. Let's turn that bad boy up to 3x. Ain't got no time for ×1. Not that kind of girl. All right, defense up for everybody. Speed up for everybody. Always, always, always good. Do you know what? Let's just try and heal block that if she doesn't have her ult. Stops her from getting a little bit of health. She cleansed it off, but at least we stopped the heal first. That's not a bad thing. That Scientist Supreme being at that health, that is a very bad thing. All right, let's see who's got what. Let's try and stop a taunt from, I think Cage is the next one due in the cycle. I think he might have taunted yesterday, actually. It's the problems with only doing one node per day. Let's try and chip away at this Captain Marvel because she is definitely the biggest pain in the butt. Groot's also something I need to keep an eye on, purely because he does have... Oh, that's a big thing hit. Can't underestimate those bad boys. He does have a cleanse, though. So that's something we need to be aware of. We've got some debuffs on our team. Hopefully we get to clear that off. Let's see who's on deck right now. I think the best move here is to probably try and get rid of this Star-Lord. Part of me wants to use the basic to try and clear these buffs instead of the nuke, just for safety's sake. In fact, I think I will. We get the offense down, so that's good. We probably would have killed him, actually. He's still going to do a fair bit of damage there, especially calling in the assist like that. What a jerk. Alright, let's go boobity boom. Alright, good damage coming out here. Black Bolt now can come through and do a bit of cleanup. Let's get rid of this thing. Oh, not quite. How dare you. He's going to finish off Phoenix, not unexpectedly. Let's just use a basic here. JJ's probably going to come through with a cleanse shortly. Let's just try and stop that from happening. Let's get some speed bar down using our Gregory. Alright, let's hope we can do 1 tap, 2 tap. Not quite. Alright. Let's not use this because we want stuff to be off cooldown for the next node. We may end up eating a hit or two trying to go into conservation mode, but I'm thinking about maybe dropping a heal on these two, Scientist Supreme and Phoenix, to push forward for the next node today. Let's see how this goes. I mean, either way, this is definitely done today. I think we could have kept Phoenix alive if I was a bit smarter, but let's face it, I mean, she would have had to be resurrected anyway, because it is her summons kit. Ooh, drop on the Scientist Supreme. Good God, 2 turns for you. Why? Why, sir? Alright, let's just punch this guy in the face and get this done with. Oh, how much health does this bro have, huh? Alright, so that should finish him off. Alright, so node 2, done and dusted. Tomorrow is another day. We start off on node number 3, which I've heard is a bit of a nightmare. That's another mega orb in the chest, which is always good. We got our T4 ability mats. So all in all, not a bad little day. Alright, we'll see you again tomorrow for node number 3.